Hello everybody and welcome back to Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Last time we made our way from Orberg City through Jubilife City to Floroma Town. And in this episode, this little girl's papa has been captured by the evil space aliens, Team Galactic. Let's go see if we can save him. Blah, blah. You gotta battle me. Team Galactic Grunt sends out Glameow. Glameow is definitely one of those Pokemon that I like the design of, but it's not really like anything impressive. It's alright. It's a cute little cat Pokemon. Well, thanks for telling us where the key is. Alright, I want to look in this grass to see if we can find our next partner. That is the right word for it. But while we're doing that, let's talk about some new Pokemon. First being... well, not first in line, but first that we've come across is Pachirisu. Pachirisu is a squirrel, which at the time was the first... actually, Pachirisu still is the first Pokemon that's like a squirrel. Or based off of squirrel, excuse me. No, we have more squirrels now, but it was the first. Pachirisu would go on to win a Pokemon World Championship with their trainer, which is wild. Pachirisu is a pretty decent electric type Pokemon. However, it doesn't evolve, which, you know, it would have made sense if it did. Let me check my list of things. Ah, okay. I did put this. Alright. So, we have a bit of a conundrum. I put 2 Pokemon on the list for me to catch to be a part of this team. One of them being this Shellos, which, you know, I'll talk a little bit more about. However, there is another Pokemon that I put on this list, and we're gonna have to choose between them. So if we come across that Pokemon as well, I'll just I will figure out what to do. Oh crap! I just realized that there is a Pokemon that we put away that we shouldn't have put away. Oops! My bee. Alright, well, I'm gonna name you Paradox. We're supposed to name any Pokemon that we're going to catch, and I'm forgetting every one of them. That's the wrong thing. That's also the wrong thing. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm too excited. Alright. this Zubat is a part of our team because I'm stupid and forgot. We will give him a name a little later. Actually, well, very soon. There's a name reader coming up. Or can we just give him a name? I don't remember. I think the name reader is still in this game because, you know, this is this generation. But so far our actual team is Paradox, or the other Pokemon that I want to catch, and Zubat and Koda. So we've run into it, which I hope we do. I may have a vote in the comments. Actually, yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll have a vote in the comments in the Discord of which of the two Pokemon should I go with. There are advantages and disadvantages to both of them. Ah, there it is! Buizel! Ooh, nice hit. But back to Pachirisu. It's an electric type, so it's going to learn electric type moves. But being a squirrel Pokemon, it learns the moves. It learns the move Super Fang. I kind of put Pachirisu in that same vein of Pokemon like Plusle and Minun, where they're really cute and they can be very dangerous if you use them the correct way, but they're not really known. Oh crap, I didn't name him either. Oops, I'm not naming everybody. I'm talking and not paying attention. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Alright, Buizel is definitely going on the team. So yeah, I'm gonna have a vote to see in the comments or in the Discord, who should I use? Shellos or Buizel? Make sure you put your vote down in the comments, or if you're in our Discord, I'll share the same thing. Well, actually, I'll just like clip this and put it in the Discord and tell everybody to vote. That'll work. So here we go. This is for the Discord. Hey, friends of the Discord. I'm going to go between. I need your help on choosing a Pokemon to use. Should we use Buizel or should we use Shellos? Put your vote down in below this post. Thanks, friends. Alright, cool. So I'll use that, and I'll have that as a mental note of what's going on. We're also gonna heal now. But we're gonna have Buizel and Paradox soak up some experience along with Zubat. I can't believe I actually forgot. That's kind of funny to me that that I forgot who I was going to use after talking about who I was going to use. Hand it over that sweet, sweet honey. Hey, we gotta beat up this kid. But anyway, back to talking about Pokemon while we're fighting these chumps. Let's talk about the Pokemon one of the Pokemon we just caught, Buizel. Buizel's a very speedy water type. If there's a problem that you have to handle where your opponent may be fast, Buizel just may be faster. It can learn some great moves such as Ice Punch and Ice Beam. Or am I thinking of the anime? I think I'm thinking of the anime when it comes to Ice Punch, but I can definitely learn Ice Beam. When it evolves at level 40, or sorry, level 26, Lord, where did I get level 40 from? That might... When it evolves at level 26, it gets access to moves such as Waterfall, Aqua Tail, Agility, which it doesn't need because it's very fast, and Hydro Pump. This thing isn't hard pressed for moves and would make a decent HM user if you were to go for it, because it can learn Surf, Strength, Rock Smash, and Waterfall. Four of the very primary TMs, I mean, sorry, HMs, especially back in ye old times. Hey, Shinx is evolving! Hooray! You're gonna dock my pay. I'm up next. I thought I don't know why I always think this fight is going to be a double battle when I should remember that it isn't. Astonish. Astonish is a ghost type, low power ghost type move that can make you flinch. However, it only does that if it goes first. So if you're faster, Astonish is a good move. Maybe. I would not really put too much stock into Astonish. Now, what a bunch of idiots. They left the key. We got a jar of honey. We got a jar of honey. We got a jar of honey. And with this jar of honey, we can slab it onto trees. There we go. And there are some Pokemon that we get access to now that we've done that. Make sure. How much honey do we have? Let me check that real quick. Do we only have one? Oh yeah, we only have one honey. Can we buy more honey from you? I want to have enough chances to run into a Pokemon. Can I so it's not every tree that you can slather honey on. It has to be like lone trees. And of course some time has to go by. Are there any other lone trees? There's probably not any. Oh, hey, there's one. So some of the Pokemon you can encounter with blah 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 the honey are Burmy. Burmy comes in 3 forms. Burmy can come in grass, bug, just regular bug. Oh, sorry, it can come in regular bug form. However, there are 3 different versions. So there is the grass Burmy, the ground Burmy, and then steel quotes Burmy. All of them are still bug type. However, you can tell because which one you're getting because one's green, one's yellow, and one's pink. Burmy's kind of your like cocoon type of Pokemon. It's very early stage. It's nothing really noteworthy. It's okay. It can evolve into 2 separate things. So female Burmese evolve into Wormadam at level, what's that, 20? Yeah, level 20. Now, the different Wormadams can be... so the regular green one is bug grass, the yellow one is bug ground, and the pink one is bug steel. There isn't really a difference of moves or... There's only like a difference of abilities, really. So it's not really... It's okay. It's if you're into having a different type of bug, then Burmy might be your way of going. But eh. The other side of the coin is Mothim. And Mothim evolves from male Burmese. And it doesn't matter which one of the 3 that you have. If it's male, it will evolve into a Mothim. Mothim is bug flying type. So basically you're, you know, Butterfree of the region. Mothim is not really doing anything special. It learns Psychic Lunge and Bug Buzz at higher levels. Its highest stat is actually tied between attack and special attack, so it is a mixed attacker, which is really cool. Sinnoh has a lot of those, actually. A lot of Pokemon that can be mixed attackers. the next Pokemon that can be found on the honey trees is Combee. Just save yourself the time, effort, and blood, sweat, and tears and catch yourself a female Combee. I remember back in school. I remember when this game came out and I was in school, and everyone called themselves a Combee at the time, and we've already saw like, and that's I think there's a trainer or someone coming up soon that carries a Vespiquen, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, how did we get that? I have a Combee." And then one of our friends had a female Combee and evolved it and was like, "Oh, I have it." And everyone was like, "Wait, how did you do that? What level?" And all of our all of the rest of our friends had the same level, like either higher level or same level of Combee as the one that the one friend who evolved his did. But you know, they were all male. And you know what's sad? They haven't fixed it to be where male Combees evolve into something. Male Combee's just useless. Catch yourself a female Combee and then evolve it to be Vespiquen, a very viable bug flying type. But let me voice act this character. I'm one of Team Galactic's 3 commanders. We've been trying to create a new world that's better than this one, but people have shown little understanding about what we do. You don't understand either, do you? It's a little saddening. So let's have a battle to decide which we should do next. If I win, you leave. If you win, we to Team Galactic leave. Well, that's straightforward. Again, as we face off against Commander Mars. So I like the commanders of Team Galactic. Some like their whole aesthetic is that they all have goofy hair or whatever. But what I like about them is that you know, Mars, she's named after a planet. So, that might clue into the other ones and what they're named after. Ah, we're getting the luck of not getting confused by Supersonic from this stupid Zubat. Nice. We got recover. Alright, she's gonna send out Per Ugly. Per Ugly is the evolved form of Glameow. I love this thing. It's a big fat cat. It's quite fast as well. And bulky. Oh no! Growl! Ah! It's not like I have power-up punch. Ow! Excuse me, ma'am. I would kindly ask you to refrain. I feel like power-up punch is made specifically for fighting Pokemon like this. Ooh, look at all those levels. Oh, excuse me. Yay, mean look. So if we ever come across another Abra, we can stop it from leaving. This cannot be. I lost? You annoying brat! Oops, I messed up that one. That's alright though. I quite enjoyed our battle. I guess it's time to say goodbye and leave for the time being. Galactic. They were saying that we were going to gather Pokemon and energy no matter what. It was for creating a new universe, or so they claimed. Nothing they said made any source of sense to me. Anyway, I can't tell you how grateful I am for saving me. I can see my daughter again. Papa! Yuck, Papa! You're sneaky! Go shower now! Oh, sorry. Oh, they had me working non-stop. Well, thank you, trainer. Well, you made those people back. Oh, you made those people go away! I think this little balloon Pokemon will come to visit again. Ah, yes. We didn't talk about that, but we will talk about it in a minute. Back to our conversation about Vespiquen. Vespiquen is a very unique Pokemon because it has special moves. There's not many Pokemon that get specific moves. They've been making that a lot more common, but at the time it was very rare to have Pokemon with special moves. Like, they were just introducing Pokemon that would get special moves. Vespiquen gets access to, if I can find it, Attack Order, Defend Order, and it used to have Heal Order. I believe they got rid of that. But Attack Order, Defend Order, and Heal Order were all moves that it could learn. Attack Order is a 90 power bug type move that can make critical hits land easier. So already is nuts. And Defend Order is it shields the body, raising defense and special defense. So you could use Defend Order and then use Attack Order. Like, it's nuts. I forget how much time you have to wait for the honey trees, like for something to appear. But I will check between today and tomorrow. And if there is something that, you know, comes up tomorrow, I will record it in, like, as a little, like, side thing that we'll put in the episode or something, and next week's episodes. Because I'm recording these in a batch. Alright, let us talk about Cherubi. Hello. Again, I'm giving myself enough opportunities to catch something from these trees, because to be honest, I've never actually done it before. I've always gone, okay, well, whatever. But I've never actually caught a Pokemon from a tree. So this will be exciting. Hey, it's Ponyta! One of the few actually, one of the only other fire types in the game! Hooray! I was gonna switch out, but I was like, nah, let's just stay in. Cherubi is a grass Pokemon. has some pretty decent moves leveling up. And it can learn lots of pretty good TMs. Its highest status HP and special defense and special attack. So that might be a route that you might want to go down if you decide to use it. It evolves into Cherrim at level 25. And Cherrim has two forms. The Cherrim that you'll see first is its overcast form, which is basically being inside of its flower. But if in sunlight, it comes out and it's very happy and smiley. Cherrim gets the same access to the same moves, so you won't be missing out if you evolve it. And it gets notable moves such as Play Rough, Dazzling Gleam, Pollen Puff. Also, Seed Bomb, which is a really good one, and Rollout, which is very interesting. Now to talk about the other water type that I'm going to be choosing from, Shellos. Shellos is so cute, and it has two separate forms. It has West and East Shellos. And what's interesting is that's literal. The differences between the West and East are, one, color, and where it's found. If it's found on the west side of the Sinnoh region, I'm trying to remember. Oh, yes. If it's found on the west side of Sinnoh, or in the West Sea of Sinnoh, you'll find the pink Shellos, which is the one we found. But if you are on the east side of Sinnoh, or in fishing or swimming in the east side, you'll find the blue Shellos. And this doesn't have any flying type moves. I guess it doesn't really matter then. Shellos then goes on to evolve to Gastrodon at level 30. Gastrodon would stack up to be another fantastic water ground type. Very tanky, it's kind of slow, but its only weakness is grass, which is fantastic. You have a water move, so we'll use you. Being water and ground type, it learns a lot of, well, water and ground type moves. It's kind of what you would expect, but is that such a bad thing? Through TM, it gets access to Ice Beam, Blizzard, which a lot of water type Pokemon get access to. Sludge Bomb, which is very interesting for this type of Pokemon. Stone Edge. and it gets access to Surf, Strain, Rock Smash, and Waterfall. So again, another good contender for a HM user if you're playing the original games. You can kind of see why I'm going between Buizel and Shellos. They're very good in different ways. Did I talk about Buizel? I think I did. Yeah. Both have their strengths and weaknesses. What's more appealing about Shellos is that when it does evolve into Gastrodon, it's only weak to Grass type, whereas Buizel is still weak to both Grass and Electric type. That's why I'm debating on which one I should use. Because it's like, at the end of the day, like, I'm definitely not going to send it out against an Electric type Pokemon. However, I don't know how many ground type moves I will have across my team. But, I don't know. Actually, I do. I just looked. So, if you're looking for a choice for a water type, you could do worse. But I think you've seen so far that Sinnoh has a lot of water types, because you have, not counting the starter, Magikarp. You have well, Magikarp you don't have access to yet, but you can get access to him eventually, and actually very soon. Shellos and Buizel are two that you get access to. Okay. The next Pokemon that you can find on the trees, or swinging from the trees, is Heracross. Man, this thing is freaking powerful, man. I'm so glad that it and oh man, what's his name? Brain. It's his counterpart, and I can't think of it. Pinsir. There we go. Thank you. Thank you, self. Pinsir got Mega Evolutions. Two fantastic beefy Pokemon, and it's the one Pokemon that definitely benefits from the ability Guts. So in competitive, this thing's a freaking beast. Put a Toxic Orb on it, or Toxic Orb or Flame Orb on it, and you're good to go. Now I remember before, I think Generation 6, it was just Bug type, but then they changed it to Bug type in Generation 6, which is fantastic. Not Bug type, but Bug Fighting type, which is fantastic because it definitely needed that. It was basically a Bug Fighting type before they changed the type anyway, so. But it gets access to the moves Throat Chop. Chop is through. Chop! Sword Dance, Thrash, Mega Horn, and Close Combat. All pretty decent, well, not pretty decent moves. They are all fantastic moves if you so wish to teach them to your Heracross. I highly recommend Close Combat over all of those, of course, but a combination of Swords Dance, Close Combat with Guts as your ability and a Flame Orb. Ooh. Chef Kits. That's a match made in heaven. It also has some pretty good TM capabilities, with high horsepower being a very notable move. High horsepower is one of those recent moves that they've been giving more Pokemon access to, because the only Pokemon at the time that could learn it was Mudbray and its evolution, Mudsdale. If there was a more, you guys can let me know. I don't remember all of them, but I know those two did. Those are the two I remember. We're learning Flame Mail, which is a really good move. Alright, let's see what else. Also, swinging from the trees with its buddy Heracross is Apom, the cute little monkey Pokemon. Apom is so cute. I love Apoms. It's one of those normal types that I would never use. If I was a Pokemon trainer in real life, I would have a Apom as a partner Pokemon, but just because of how cute it is. And just have it on my shoulder and play with it and everything. Let's actually go back and heal. Apom is a normal type, so it has access to a lot of moves. It's very utilitarian, blah. And what's interesting is that in Gen 4, just like Roselia, it got an evolution. A pre-evolution, unfortunately, but an evolution in the form of Ambipom. Now, in order to evolve Apom into Ambipom, you need Apom. Your Apom needs to have the move Double Hit. And then they can evolve one more level into Ambipom. I came to check the tree. I don't know if it has to be shaking or something. It might have to be shaking. I don't remember. Ambipom has, same thing as Apom, where it's very good at using different moves. It's very fast, has some pretty high attack and HP stats. But of course, being normal type, it has no inherent type that it's very good against. So it might be best to teach it some other moves just to give it some coverage. because if it gets hit by a fighting type, that's kind of it. Like, yeah, you're not gonna. You may survive, but I don't guarantee it. Now, finally, last but not least, I know we've been talking a long time about Pokemon we can come up against, but there's just so many. Is the little balloon Pokemon that the little girl talked about, Drifloon. I remember Drifloon was such a, you know, sought out Pokemon when I was in school, because not many people knew how to get it, and the conditions are at, was it Friday night, you can get yourself you can encounter a Drifloon. I think that's one of the most vivid things that I remember, because I mean, this is my generation. This is the generation that I love and adore, and will always say, like, is it the best generation? I mean, to me it is, but maybe to you it isn't. But it's it's definitely my top favorite alongside Generation 3. Because there's just so much good in this series. And I think Generation 4 is definitely, like, in the conversation of, yeah, this series has some good stuff in it. Let me put Paradox up front. Why not? Because this guy's probably got, like, rock Pokemon. And I know we have Buizel here, but Buizul's not really a permanent party member. Now, Drifloon being Ghost Flying type has access to those, you know, move types. It has some pretty good moves, such as Swallow, Spit Up, and Stockpile. I'm not really big fans of those moves specifically, but you can get some good utility out of them. But if you're into something else, it learns Shadow Ball naturally at level 20. And Baton Pass, also it learns Explosion. I mean, it's a balloon. Something else about it, about little Drifloon, is that it's Polka Dot. Oh god, I got Scarlet Violet on the brain because I almost said Paradox. A Paradox balloon. Ooh, do it. That'd be cool. Its Pokemon Pokédex entry says that it's like a little friendly balloon that steals children away. Yeah, these cute little pocket monsters take children and kill them, maybe. Or maybe they take them to Disneyland, you know. They don't take them to Disneyland. I love how horrifying Pokédex entries can be, because, like, you know, Drifloon is not even the only Pokemon that's like that. It's a lot of, like, ghosts and dark types that have those kind of horrifying Pokédex entries. Drifloon evolves at level 28 into Drifblim. I love Drifblim. It's such a good Pokemon. It's a very versatile Pokemon that can learn mini moves such as Thunder and blah blah blah. Let me see. Phantom Force, which is a good move for it. Psychic, Thunderbolt. I was gonna say Giga Impact, but I think everybody won that. Dream Eater. I believe it also can learn Hypnosis as well. So if you're into sleep strats, I mean, you could do it with this. Do I recommend it? No, not really, but it's there. Hey, this girl's got a Piplup. I almost considered using Drifloon, but I hadn't. I've used it recently, I believe. So I was like, nah. Whereas Buizel and Shellos, I haven't used them as recently, or as far as I can remember, I haven't used them as recently. Rest House. And actually, I'm glad that we found this rest house, because this is gonna be our kind of our bookmark for Route 205. There was a lot of Pokemon that we had the chance to encounter, which is what we talked about. Again, let me know in the comments which of the two Pokemon that you would like me to use, and we shall pick one. And if it's Buizel, we'll give him a name. Give her a name when we get to Eterna City. And, well, we already have a name for Shellos. And of course, we'll give a name to Zubat as well. Next time, we'll get through the rest of 205, which isn't really much. And we'll enter the Eterna Forest. And make our way to Eterna City. Make sure you support your boy through all the links in the description below. Make sure to always take care. Sorry, I'm getting my thing done wrong. Bleh. Try again. Make sure you support your boy in any way that you can. Any support helps, whether it be, you know, going to go check out a shirt, or, you know, sending a tip or whatever. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell to get all the notifications when these videos go live. And share with your friends, of course. Sharing is caring, after all. Make sure you take care of yourselves. I love ya. Take care.